I definitely think it is possible for someone to be right or wrong about their own sexual orientation. Like, I can have an interpretation that makes good sense of my experiences and makes good predictions of who I'll be attracted to in the future. Or I could have an interpretation that is really, really bad, like one that predicts that I could be married to someone of the opposite sex and be fulfilled in that relationship. That would be a bad prediction for a lot of people. But I also think that there's definitely like a boundary at which those interpretations, or there's a boundary where that starts to break down, where multiple labels could each predict things equally well and each interpret your experiences equally well, or at least there's some latitude about how you would label yourself. So maybe I'm a man and I strongly prefer women. Like, I'm much more attracted to women than I am to men. But occasionally I do have these experiences of attraction to men. Maybe it's hard for me to imagine myself really dating another man or marrying a man. But I think I could, enjoy making out with some men or something. In that case, I feel like it is a gray area. I think it would kind of make sense to identify as straight if you prefer to identify as straight, and to just say, but there's kind of this complication in my experience, something that like might or might not predict a lot of my future interest or behavior. And I also think it's legitimate for that person to identify as bisexual. I don't think that there is a fact of the matter about whether that person is straight or bisexual. Because I think baked into those concepts is like something closer to the modal idea that being attracted to men at all, being capable of attraction to men, is inherently a really important thing about this person that determines this inherent feature called sexual orientation. When really I want to say, like, we're interpreting ourselves and we're making predictions, and we shouldn't expect that to have totally clear boundaries between concepts. We shouldn't expect it to allow for totally clear divisions between concepts. Yeah. So that might be all I would say about that. We could do another take.